Question 76. Question 76 asks that syngamy means. Syngamy means fusion of male and female gamete to form zygote. So means syngamy is a fusion of gametes. So D is the correct answer. Question 77. Question 77 asks that proximal end of the filament of stamen is attached to proximal end of filament. Now if you know, or if you draw the structure of a filament look like this, where it is a swollen end, and here you will find an anther. Now this anther are present at distal end, and this is a proximal end. Now this proximal end is attached to thalamus or petal. So B is the correct answer. Next is question 78. Question 78 asks that in which of the following pollination takes place by lever mechanism? Now lever mechanism is also known as turnpike mechanism of pollination in honeybee, and it is shown by a salvia. So salvia is the correct answer, that is option A. Question 79. Question 79 asks that chiropterophilia is a process of pollination by bat. So option B is correct answer. If the pollination occur by water, it is known as hydrophily. If occur by insect, it is known as entomophily. If it is occurred by the bird, it is known as ornithophily. So different names are given based on the agents which is involved in the pollination. Next is question 80. Question 80 asks that triple fusion in angiosperm is the fusion of triple fusion. It is a fusion of second sperm or male gamete with the secondary nucleus, and secondary nucleus is formed by a fusion of two polar nuclei, and two polar nuclei is given in option D. So that is the correct answer. Question 81. Question 81 asks that which is the most logical sequence with reference to the life cycle of angiosperm, Now if you go according to the option, you know that first what happens, there is a formation of microspore and megaspore by the microsporogenesis, megasporogenesis, then pollen grain transfer from anther to the stigma, which is known as pollination. When pollination occurs, then pollen tube will develop, and then a syngamy will occur. So it is known as fertilization. When fertilization will occur, zygote will form, and zygote will form, that will form an embryo. So you will find a seed formation, and after seed there should be a seed germination, and then a new plant will be formed. So it is a correct sequence. So B is the correct answer. So it is a fact-based question, you should remember, and it is an easy question. Next is question 82. Question 82 asks that the haploid cell which divide by mitosis to form embryo sac. Haploid cell divide by mitosis to form embryo sac. Now during the formation of embryo sac, you know that initially there is a single megaspore mother cell which undergo meiosis and 4 megaspore formation occurs. Out of 4 megaspore, 3 get degenerate, only 1 remains as functional. And this functional megaspore undergoes several mitoses and it forms an embryo sac which has a 2 synergid, 1 egg cell, 2 polar nuclei and 3 antipodal cells. So this functional megaspore divide and form embryo sac. So functional megaspore, that is option C, is the correct answer. Question 83. Question 83 asks that aileron layer in maize is present towards. So you know that when we talk about the structure of a seed of maize, we have already studied this diagram. This is the aileron layer, and this aileron layer cover the periphery of endosperm. So answer become option A, that is periphery of endosperm. Next is question 84. Question 84 asks that to get haploid callus one can culture. To get haploid callus one can culture. So if we go with the option A is given as embryo. Now embryo is a diploid, so it cannot give rise to the haploid culture. Option B is given as leaf tissues, that is also diploid, so it cannot give rise to the haploid culture. C is given as stigma. Stigma is a part of carpel and carpel is also diploid, so it cannot give rise to the haploid culture. Whereas D is pollen grain, and pollen grain are haploid, so it can give rise to the haploid culture. Question 85. Question 85 asks that examine the figure A to D given below and select the right option out of the A and D. So here actually diagram is missing, so please remember the correct answer is option C. Next is question 86. Question 86 asks that which of the following is not true for double fertilization? Not true for double fertilization. Now option A is given as discovered by Navasin. It is correct. It is the name of the scientist, that is Navasin, who discovered this double fertilization in Lilium and Fritillaria. Option B is given as male gamete and second nucleus used to form an endosperm. It is correct. Yes, endosperm is formed by the fusion of secondary nucleus and male gamete. Option C is given as endosperm nucleus is diploid. It is incorrect. Endosperm nucleus is triploid in case of angiosperm and double fertilization. And D is given as endosome provide nutrition to embryo. Correct. Endosome forms first and it provided nutrition to the developing embryo. So C, endosome is diploid. It is correct. Why? Because endosome is diploid. So C is the correct answer. Next is question 87. Question 87 asks that double fertilization was first discovered by. Double fertilization was first discovered by Navasin in. So it is first discovered in the Lilium and Fritillaria. So option A is correct. Question 88. Question 88 asks that flowers of insect pollinating plants are. Flowers of insect pollinating plants are. Now if we talk of insect pollination, insect can feel the odor, can be identify the colorful flowers. So the flowers of insect pollinated plants are colorful with fragrant and rich in nectar. So C is the correct answer. Question 89. Question 89 asks that which of the following is parthenocarpic fruit? Parthenocarpic fruit means seedless fruit, and this seedless fruit are developed. So the seedless fruit which can be available, that is can be available of papaya, that is option B, because in papaya seeds are not edible part. Last we are dealing with the question 90. Question 90 asks that mature male gametophyte is made up of. Now mature male gametophyte means it is asking about pollen grain or microspore. Now this mature male gametophyte or pollen grain that has two male gamete and one vegetative cell means it has total 3 cells. So option C is the correct answer for question D.